Hello everyone, Pallytime here in my room in the middle of the night with no lights on except for the one behind me looking real weird. I've been going through some of our footage and I wanted to show this to you guys separately. This is from the America Championship at Vegas that we just went to, that Hengist, myself, and Girlfriend Time just attended. We recorded a little bit of stuff. On the first day there was actually some developer interviews that a lot of you have been quoting and sending to me, not realizing that I'm the one who asked the question that you keep quoting. So this is our footage. It's a little shaky because, quite frankly, we didn't know that we were going to be doing it and didn't bring the tripod that day. But I thought that some of these answers are pretty insightful, and I would share it. I hope you enjoy. I've been advised by the community team to word this delicately. So, Stitches, what happened, and what's going to change?
Was that the delicate wording? I was expecting something worse. No, I mean, Stitches.
My first take on this was flipping a table.
All right, that's more delicate. All right, Stitches was a top warrior for a very long time, top pick really, and he's very. He can be polarizing to play against. Like if you land your hooks, you change team fights and stuff like that. So I think it was a couple patches we nerfed him, and then I think we probably took it a little too far. We kind of wanted to bring him down a little bit. Like we weren't happy that Stitches was, first pick every game. I've talked to some of the pro players a little bit. Our next patch does have quite a few different warrior changes going in, so Stitches is getting some buffs. So
cool.
Soon.
All right.
Yeah.
On that note, I have a similar question about Diablo.
Sorry, was that?
Yeah, I was just like, he was like my top blue ray for a long time, right up there with Stitches, and I just feel like his power level just went into the gutter.
It's kind of similar. Like we did a number of kind of hero / talent reworks. End of last year, beginning of this year for like Brightwing, Diablo ETC and stuff like that. At the time we were working on the Diablo and ETC ones, they weren't basically seeing that much play. But at that point in time, it was a long, it was like a 4-month or 6-month process of like doing all the changes, getting the art team to support them and stuff like that. So the changes came out kind of in the middle of those being considered like the top warrior characters. And internally, like we were pretty happy with the changes, but it's hard to test at like a really highly, competitive level to know if we got it right. And they came out a little bit underpowered. So same thing, next patch, Diablo's getting some buffs.
As far as those like longer reworks go too, we're not really happy with the way that schedule worked out of taking 4 or 6 months for a release to happen. So we have stopped doing that sort of thing. It's more on the live team to have faster turnaround when we are updating Black Heroes.
Do a lot of viewer interaction. When we stream twice a week, we invite as many viewers as we can into games to play with us. We've run into some problems where chat channels only hold, I think it's 100 players at a time, 100 members in the chat at a time. Is there any plans to expand like the social side of what you can do while you're not in the game, like clans or guilds or anything like that?
We definitely want to add a lot of the social systems you see in like StarCraft, for example. Like obviously the Team 1, makes heroes and StarCraft and stuff like that. So there are a lot of shared resources and stuff like that. So yeah, I'd say we definitely want to expand on that. It's just another, where is it on a long list? And yeah, when should we do it?
You guys aren't the best to answer, no offense, but the upcoming Masters League, I was curious if that's impacting your design decisions at all, or perhaps new rules to separate from regular Hero League. Like maybe a ban system on the pipeline. Yeah, just curious about the Masters League, if you have anything to share about that.
So I think we've said we plan to do like a Grandmaster League, which would be something above rank 1 essentially. So the best players who are all already in rank 1, they can have somewhere to kind of stand out, be above that. But I don't think we're talking too much about that.
Yeah. You see what we've been doing to ranked play, that we are making adjustments to that and to how the MMR system works and everything along those lines. We're dedicated to continue to improve it until we're happy with it. Yeah. We got a lot of people playing Hero League. I won't talk about that. We got a lot of rank 1s in Hero League. Team League, so it's something we want to be good too. Right?
Cool. Void Prison, widely considered to be the strongest heroic in the game. How do you feel about that ability? And if you don't like it, what are some changes you've considered? Also, the second one, the invincibility frames on Blink, particularly like Vertical, like negating a Pyroblast, for example. Is that something that's intended for him?
Yeah, so Void Prison is extremely strong. It's another thing we're looking at right now. You asked what some of the things we were looking at on that. We were looking at adding a delay to that. We were looking at adding or decreasing the cast range, so you had to be in the right position to use it. We talked about, you know, the size of the Void Prison, maybe you could expand over time. So I mean, we're talking about a lot of different things on it.
And we're not necessarily doing all those.
Yeah,
things,
we're definitely not making like 12 nerfs to that ability, but
That's a really neat idea.
it's we are discussing it and seeing what we can do. We'd like to do a small change that doesn't necessarily like drastically change the way players use it, but you know, makes it a little bit weaker.
Like a cast time type thing.
Maybe, yeah. And then the other question was, I guess, about
The invincibility frames on Blink.
So that I think that's like a tech thing where we have like missiles that maybe you can explain this better. We have like missiles that track and then at some point they redirect and.
I mean, it's definitely a technical challenge, but as far as on the design side, we're okay with those things being in the game. We're okay with those skill cap moments, and when we're not, we make adjustments to the abilities to clean it up.
I think in general we want it to be hard to do. I don't know if it's hard enough right now, but like if anyone can just I blink 2 seconds before the pyro hits me, it doesn't hit me. Like that's obviously not something we'd be okay with. But if it's like within a quarter second or something like that, that might be enough. Where it's kind of like differentiates maybe better players.
Yeah.